Hello, hello, hello. I am She Delight, your spiritual reader. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, liking the channel, and your comments and sharing as well. I also want to. I went earlier on yesterday. I went live. I don't know if it went through or how, whatever, but I was hoping. I'm quite sure it did, but I don't know how to get to it. Like I said, this is new to me on this channel, on this platform. But it was very emotional on yesterday. What I was sharing, and I hope you guys got the message. If you didn't get it, it wasn't for you, but it was It was a right now moment at that time. Also, you have to excuse me because I ain't gonna lie. I be trying to think about the prior before, and if it's not on me to speak on it, it ain't on me. But I definitely want to just tell you guys, I hope you guys heard what I said, for those that did hear and somebody shared it with you or whatever. But this is the time that we all need to come together and start intercessing for each other, across the globe in our community, because there's so much stuff going on. And from what the divine had showed me, it was very, very touching and very emotional. And I'm not the type of person to cry and let people see me or hear me cry, because I always stand to be strong, but I'm yet so weak at the same time, but for me to see what I saw and heard what I heard, it was devastating. So thank you guys for whoever clicked in, because it was for you or for anybody that you know or whatever. I appreciate you guys listening. If you was able to hear it or see it, I don't know. But thank you guys for being a part of this channel and getting the message if you did get it. And if you didn't, it's okay. The divine will give it back to me to give it to you guys again on another channel. But this is not the time at this moment. But I just want to tell you thank you. But I also changed, if you go to my main bio description on the channel, I've actually put in on the channel the times of me coming on, putting the videos up. I get three different times on there. And when you see the first time, and I want to say it's 12 a.m., it says flip card. So what I mean, that means whatever the spirit, the spirit say flip, whatever card come out first. If I flip this card, it'll be speaking on this particular, whatever the spirit give me. If it's about manifestation, whatever the spirit give me on that, about manifestation at that moment, that's what it would be about. Also, the second, I think is 6 a.m. If I'm not, I want to say it's 6 a.m. It's ancestral read. I'll be posting on the channel pertaining to what the ancestors has given me to share with you guys, or it might be a healing message, whatever the spirit gives me on that particular time. But that time frame will be all about healing and hearing from the ancestors to give it to you guys, what needs to be spoken, okay? And of course, last but not least, 9 o'clock on Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time, that is, will be for love, finance, career, or whatever the spirit pretty much telling me to speak on. But that will be that time that you will hear only just that on that particular time frame. It could be anything. It could be about just the zodiac sign. It could be about Taurus. It could be about Gemini. It could be about Cancer. Whatever the zodiac sign the spirit lead me to do, that's the zodiac sign that I will be sharing. But I just want to let you guys know for right now, we have I don't know if you guys been feeling kind of weird, because I know I've been feeling very, very strange lately. But I know it's a shift in the atmosphere, especially with this new moon coming in Aquarius. And for some of you guys, that's something that I'm going to talk about too. I'm going to actually do a read on the zodiac signs, on some of them, not all. I'm not going to lie to you. On a few little small zodiac signs. So I might do one whole long zodiac sign. Zodiacs, one long video on the zodiacs to share with you guys what you need to be looking forward to, what you need to, because I know Aries is something serious with you guys, and Cancers, you too. You know, you guys got a lot of things that y'all need to really work on. You know what I'm saying? And it's some things, especially you Cancers. Cancers, you're going to end up, y'all got a battle coming. I mean, it's not a bad, but it's always good. But of course, to you guys, it might be bad, but it's dealing with your spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Letting go things and a new beginning in your life in that matter. It's going to be an emotional state for you guys, definitely. And of course, right now, they're probably already taking effect right now. And even with you Taurus, you know, probably for the last week or two, and y'all get a little piece of it running into this new moon. It's all about upgrades, you know, starting a business, you know, a path of your jobs, you know what I'm saying? A new direction in that matter. Going forward in life, upgrading. You know, this is Taurus it ain't got nothing to do with love. And y'all ain't even focusing on no love. Y'all not even thinking about it. I mean, every now and then it might run across your mind, but this new moon, on this new moon that's coming out, is all about upgrading Taurus. And the only reason I'm speaking so highly to you guys is because that's me. You know, and I've been on this for a minute now. For the last few weeks, I've been on this one, not knowing that this moon that was coming up, that's what this Aquarius moon that's come, the lunar moon that's going to be in Aquarius, that's what this moon is about for us. So I usually, like I said prior before, I usually used to stick with the planets and the stars and the zodiac and all of that. I usually stay on top of the game with it, but I haven't been, I'm not going to lie to you, I haven't been staying on it. But after today, yesterday, with all that stuff transpired and the spirit was showing me, it made me wake up. It woke me up to get back to where I supposed to basically walk it. Truly, 100,000% walk into my calling. And my calling is to pay attention to the signs and the planets, the stars, the wind, the rain, everything, the universe. I have to, and speaking and teaching as I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? That's what we supposed to be doing, Taurus. We supposed to be doing what we supposed to do, walking in our calling. You know, this lunar moon is a big change for us. You know, and you've been getting a little bit of it now, and you can't fight it, because if you fight it, you're gonna wish you hadn't. So just go ahead and allow it to flow through you guys. You know what I'm saying? But that's all what I'm gonna share with you right now. But I will be bringing to you, like I said, come the 16th, I will be uploading certain things, and as the channel grow, I'll be having I'm gonna do a join membership. So on this join membership, the members will be able to see different things than the regular channel will be able to see. And you guys will be able to have one-on-one, you know, not actually one-on-ones, but that group will be basically see and hear a little bit different from anybody else. And so that's basically a big bonus. But if I get any messages in between time, right now, you know, or after the 16th, you know, if I get any kind of messages in between those hours that I posted on the description box, and I have to say something, that would be a bonus in between. That's not going to be always you guys getting 4 or 5 or 6 videos a day. That's not going to happen. It's usually 3 midnight, 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. And what the Spirit been having me do is doing pre videos and have them set up for particular days, because I have to go in meditation and prayer to get what days that the Spirit want me to post them. But these ones that I've been doing these past week, they pre-done, but they pre-done the day before or the same day, okay? But these ones that's coming up that you guys are going to be, because it has to be more frequently than normal, and I have to stay on top of my game for you guys. And this is something different. I got to be up on it. And what I got going on in my life right now, I have to do things accordingly that's given to me. But enough of that. Let me get into the message. Honestly, I don't even know what the Spirit want me to say. I wasn't going to get on here, but the Spirit said consistency is everything. So I just came over here. I said my prayer when I was over there. I grabbed my glass and I came over here and just start, doing what I'm supposed to do. But all I can tell you is I'm being obedient. I'm being obedient. And thank you, Spirit, for letting me know what I'm supposed to be talking to you guys about. Right now is the time. This message is about, it's the time to put everything on pause. Whatever your outcome and outlook about relationship, and I know, some of you guys don't even give it rats behind right now about relationships, because they all right here, they all false at this point. This is spirit out here, and I said this earlier today, that's lingering around and is ciphering people's energy. And male or female, this spirit is out here, is trying to latch onto the collective, on the chosen ones. And the reason why they're doing so is because they know you carry power. And it's somewhat like the video that I made about Jezebel. Jezebel is, I'm not going to get into who she is, because y'all know who she is. But this message, the Spirit just dropped in my spirit, is to keep yourself. Don't spread yourself thin for a little while. Because this energy that's out here now, they're trying to take you off focus. And the weakest thing in a female and the weakest thing in a male is when you're releasing sexually. And then when you connect yourself with the wrong type of energy and you come together with that person, they took everything away from you. Just like the movie Ghost, when Whoopi Goldberg allowed Patrick Swayze to get in her body so he can have one touch with his wife, one dance, whatever, how you want to look at it. And when that dude came and knocked on the door to come and unalive them, his wife, because of some finance or whatever, it scared him and he ended up jumping out of her body. But Whoopi Goldberg didn't have, not Whoopi Goldberg, the spirit, Patrick Swayze didn't have no energy. And neither did Whoopi. And to a certain degree. You follow what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you, this spirit, this entity that's in these people that's going to try to connect themselves to you. What they're going to do is their assignment is to come in to you collective, you chosen ones, to get the good, to take your focus off of what you've been focusing on, which is your higher self and which is on the divine, the universe, and your ancestors. They're trying to take you off focus because they don't have nothing to live for. I heard in the spirit that these entities, these dark spirits, was in a meeting and they were sent out to destroy. They were sent out to destroy all the earth angels, the chosen, however you want to look at yourself. But that's what they're out to do. They want to end us. They want to take us way from where we're supposed to be. And that's not going to happen. Yeah, animosity. Oh, I didn't even. Animosity. They're going to have some they got animosity against us because we're doing our job. We're doing our job. I cut the deck right again. Back to this again. I got to put this out here. And the veil has been revealed. It has been pulled back on this spirit. Whoever this spirit is, the veil been pulled back because they know we are the gift. And they are coming in to abuse us. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. They can't even throw their evil out at us once we start coming together and doing what we're supposed to do, and start doing what we're supposed to do, even if you don't want to come together with nobody. But they throwing an evil eye at us. And again, they're going to come for our children, our loved ones. This is their target. They're going to come and come attack what means the most to us. That's their first target. So this is the time that you definitely need to be covering your family. They is not playing. These spirits do not like us by far. And they really targeting, dang, that car went way over there. They really targeting us as people, you know, us male or female, mature, I was about to say mature, seasoned, spiritual individuals. You know, they're definitely going to come and try to, you know, try to attack our family. And I say, because we are so in tune and lined up, I can't make it up, because this the card that flew. Because we lined up. And this is why. That's why they coming for us faster and quicker. And just and unexpected money is on the bottom. I ain't thinking about that. That's irrelevant to me right now. Because I'm going to tell you something. These entities going to try to come in with, you know, to offer money, you know, to give you materialistic things unexpectedly. And it's going to throw you off for the things that they're trying to give. But you're going to have to learn how to say, I'm good. Because that's one of the signs how they're going to try to come in. Oh, excuse me. They coming in. Didn't I tell y'all they coming for the earth angels? Earth angel came out. But we definitely protected y'all. They can't do nothing to us. And the only way they'd be able to do something to us if we allowed them to by not doing the work. We got to do the work. So I know you guys got children, grandchildren. You got, this is a message is coming. I know you got children, grandchildren. If you don't have neither of the above, you got nieces and nephews, or you got some friends or family that has those, has that, or family members. What you need to do is start praying for them. Pray for these teachers, because I said something on the live earlier about this child in school. And as I was talking about that, my daughter called me about 20 minutes later and asked me a question. And I was telling her about what I saw and how I broke down at the gas station earlier, right? And that's crazy that I just said the gas station, because on my way to the job, on yesterday, whatever, because it's after 12. So anyway, I I mean, it's after 11, so it's about to be 12. But anyway, I was telling her about what I saw, about all the fire, and and I told her to tell my cousin Evan, do not drive, because that's the only person I could think of. I didn't know nobody. I couldn't think about it, but it was, and I said Evan, Earl, or some Evan, whoever names. But when she called me and I was telling her about it, she said, "Mommy, I'm not driving either. I'm not going outside." She said, "I'm glad you told me. I was just about to buy a red SUV. I was looking at this red SUV. I'm not buying this red SUV." I said, "Well, I'm glad you're not." And she told me that she was going to get in touch with Eric. And I said, "Oh, okay." She said, "And I tell Eric to tell Evan." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "I forgot we had family members, those names." She was like, "Yeah." She said, "I'm going to let him know." And she said that he don't have his truck anymore, which is a blessing. Now they ride in the black truck. But like I told her, I don't care what they drive in, it's still, I told her what was going on, And she said, "Mommy, for you to," then I was telling her about the children that I was saying about the school, that the children need to be protected, to be prayed over. She said, "Mommy, I got something to tell you." And what she told me was, she said, the bus driver, and I remind you, my grandchildren is in elementary school. They 10 and under. They were on the bus, and the bus driver is a male. The bus driver is and he's married. And what he did was, he been taking the little girl's phone number and texting them. And one of the young girls, now remind you, this is the elementary children. One of the girls said that the bus driver was her boyfriend. So he's having a relationship with a child, a baby. So it's already taken place. My daughter confirmed it when I was telling her and I didn't even get a chance to tell her everything. She started telling me, she said, "Mommy, the bus driver even bought my grandbaby some McDonald's." I said, "What?" She said, "Mommy, I nipped that in the bud right then and there, and I let him know, don't you ever." I said, "You did that right." I said, and I asked her, "Did you have your now and later with you?" She said, "Yes." I don't know if y'all know about now and later. If you're going to know what now and later is, when you mess with one of my grandchildren. So she said they got in touch with the school. The bus driver is no longer on the bus. He's not, but they said that they plan on bringing him back. He don't need to be back being around them children. So I'm saying this to you guys to let you guys know that these entities is already at play with our children. So you guys need to cover your family. Y'all can think it's a game if y'all want to, but I can tell you one thing. Y'all gonna come right back to this video, and you're gonna be like, "She said this." And what the enemy is trying to do right now, these entities trying to do right now, is trying to get you off focus, to remove your veil and give up your private sacred spot. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all private areas, to throw you off focus and put this spell on y'all. Keep your legs closed. This ain't the time to be playing. You guys going to be getting a mess. Didn't I tell you about this community? These things is not playing. They come. Y'all got to pray for y'all community. You need to listen. It's the message. You're going to hear something about what's going on in y'all community. I'm telling y'all ahead of time. I can't make it up. It's coming out on its own. You see this. This is y'all assignment as earth angels, chosen vessels. You're not just collectives, because we can collect all of these cards and stack them up. We don't want no stack. We need the earth angels, the spiritual ones, the chosen ones, to stand up, take y'all positions, and do what you're supposed to do. Be ancestors and speak life into people and be protectors, because that's why we here. We were sent here for that purpose. Yeah, we want to have fun, but playtime is over with. Playtime is over with. I don't know what this surprise is about to be, but is it going to be about some type of surprise? Here we go. This divine masculine and this soulmate. Flying monkey came out and backwards. These flying monkeys, they don't want you to think they flying monkeys, but they flying monkeys. All of them, I told you, it's a meeting. These entities was having a meeting. They are assigned to come into the communities and get into all these different people and persuade us as divine feminine and divine masculine to make us believe that, because we are all out wanting love. That's why the Spirit been telling us, love yourself. Love yourself. You don't need nobody else to love you when you love yourself. Cut all them ties. And that's why Aries and Cancer about to be upset when this new moon come, because y'all gonna have to cut some stuff up. That's gonna be a trigger for you guys. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to protect your community as well as your family and anybody that's close to you. They're going to persuade themselves to be soulmates. But you're going to know the fruit that they bear when they come around you. But you definitely going to have a bunch of flying monkeys. People monitoring you right now, giving you all type of chaotic hell. They giving you all types of stuff. Y'all got to pay attention, seriously. Pay attention to y'all visions. Some of you guys been having visions and dreams, plenty of dreams, and you don't even know what they mean. But these spirits is very, very upset. They have animosity towards us because we winning. We winning. And they don't like that. Everything you see out here about this divine is false. Don't be paying attention to that. I'm telling you. Block that situation. Don't give it no access to you. None. This ain't the time right now. You have to put it on pause. Male or female. Put it on pause. Right now ain't the time for love. If you married, that's different. You're going to have to put your own marriage on hold. And what I mean by putting them on hold is letting them know it's time for us to get this together. It's time for us to start praying. It's time for us to do the things that we ain't used to doing. Because some of you guys ain't even used to praying. Just because you're not religious, that don't mean you don't have to pray. You still got to pray. You still got to protect yourself. Whatever you got to do, you got to do it. This is time. Husband and wives, you got to start. And if your wife don't want to help, don't want to pray or cover y'all, you probably need to get rid of that, because you don't want to be connected to nobody that don't want to be connected to the divine or to the spirit, or to your ancestors. If you don't want to believe in your ancestors, that's fine. But if this person that you're with are not spiritual some type of way and sincere with it, you need to cut them off. I don't care if you've been with them for 1,000 years. That's exaggeration. For 50 or 40 or 30 years, and they still in the same way, and they don't want to hear nothing about the divine, you don't need to be bothered, because that's they're agents. They were one of them one of them imps, one of them entities that's been assigned to you to keep you stuck. You got to get rid of them. You got to get rid of them. You ain't got to listen to me, because you already been getting signs and messages from the divine to leave that situation alone anyway. And you wonder why you're going through so much. It's their job to keep you bound. I can't make it up. The priestess came out. The priestess came out. Look, I can't make that up. And it came right on top of the message. Okay, thank you. I'm not going to make this long, but I definitely want you guys to hear what the Spirit is telling me, because I had no idea what the Spirit wanted me to share with you until it just dropped in me. I told you they was going to do some type of ritual, sex ritual on you. They're going to do some type of ritual on you guys to keep you stuck, this community, and it fell right over here. They're going to try to do some type of ritual on you guys sexually. They're going to, where they hit you at, where is the best place to get to bind somebody if you don't have no control, whether if you got control or not. Where do they get you at? Sexually, giving you some good head, or intercourse, releasing, or you releasing, kissing, looking into your eyes. Stop looking at these men and women into their eyes, because they all in your soul. If you don't know what you're doing, you don't want to do it. Those entities is real. These spirits that's out here that's coming, and most of them, it's a lot of them here already. They about to get stronger than ever. That's why these karmics out here sleeping with all these people, because they're getting stronger and stronger and stronger to get more power, more strength, and bringing more people on a team. They were in a meeting, I'm telling you. They were in a meeting, and they coming. And they coming strong. That's why they over there on y'all porch and screaming and howling at the moon, trying to get back in your cipher and get back on your aura. They come into a bruise you and everything that's connected to you. Yes, they are. I told you. They're going to try to come in with a love offer. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't do it. I don't know why these cards just want to fly all over the place. You know, I had colored my hair purple and it didn't look. Some of you guys going to have health concerns if y'all let this food come back in. I'm not saying you don't have to I'm not saying don't let them come in, but right now don't let them come in, because they ain't changed. They doing any and everything, and they gonna see if they can come back to you. They gonna try that. This is 44 and 31 is 4. That's 44 right by each other. Listen, do not allow this person, not now. They need to go heal somewhere, get some of that stuff off of them, because they trying to come in. They're possessed. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Walking Dead. I haven't, but I know about that movie, those episodes, that series. That's these people. They are walking dead. They zombies. They don't have no life in them. They just walking around like stray dogs with nothing inside of them but to come and to steal and destroy. That's what they're coming to do. And they're going to target them babies. I'm telling you, y'all think it's a game. I ain't got to say nothing else. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Spirit, what else you want me to share with them out of this here? Some of you guys are already in a relationship with them. Some of you guys already married with them and in a relationship with them. Some of you guys about to get married to them. And you think you hit the jackpot. You ain't hit a goddamn thing, excuse me. No shit, no way. You didn't hit anything. What you did was you set yourself up. Didn't I tell you there were some entities? I can't make this up. These entities are latching onto you through relationship. And you think they love you. They don't love you. Talk to them about the divine. Talk to them about the creator. I don't care if whoever you believe in, start talking to them about them. If you believe in God, Jesus, Buddha, Hindu, whoever you believe in, the Mormons, whatever you believe in Allah, Whoever you believe in, start talking to your person or the person that you land up with or you intertwine with. Whoever it is, start talking to them about it and get in a deep conversation with them. I guarantee you they're going to start sweating and they're going to be ready to go. These entities is not playing, and they skillful too. I'm going to tell you something. They so skillful, they know the word better than you do. They can quote scriptures. But y'all seen something. You see that shadow behind them? You seen something on this person already. And you didn't want to look at it due to the fact that you love them. And they don't give a damn about you. And I told you they were traveling to you. They traveling. They on their way. I can't make this up, y'all. Y'all got to stand on y'all got to stand your grounds. Y'all got to put y'all protection up. Y'all got to put y'all protection up. Spirit, what else you want me to say out of this? What you want them to know out of this? And that's crazy because I've always been trying to ask in the Spirit to, I've been asking to give me a card from the sacral deck. And they always give me the future. You know, the future card. And this time, the sacred spirit gave me a card. And this is the number 6. The number 6, and it looks like a cup. To me, it does. Or egg, however you want to look at it, but it looks like a cup. And the 6, that means somebody from your past, or somebody that's you around, somebody you know. Listen, this card said birth of creation, potential growth. It's time for y'all to grow. It's time for y'all to change some things around. Move some stuff out the way and change some things around and start meditating and praying like you used to. You got it far away. You see that person? Well, it's not. It looked like a person to me in the middle of this card right here. It looked like a person in the middle of the deck. I mean, middle of that thing. You guys need to protect yourself. Go within and heal yourself. And that also looked like a wound. Protect your wound. Ladies, men, protect yourself. I understand that you guys have needs and you probably, haven't been intimate, but this ain't the time to be playing with y'all rolls, none of y'all toys, none of that. Put that mess to the side right now. Because any type of release that you get, you releasing power. You releasing energy. Save yourself. For the most part right now. Something major is about to transpire. And if you ain't ready for it, you're going to have to get ready. Thank you, Spirit. You're going to be lost, I'm telling you. And you don't want that. You do not want that, thank you. You do not want that. So don't be, I understand you got to drive. We all do. But the Spirit said, beware. Beware. They're going to camouflage. They're going to camouflage. You ain't going to be able to identify these people, these spirits, I'm saying. You're not going to be able to identify them. Just like this look like a lizard, whatever these things called. Whatever this animal, this reptile is, it might look like them. It might look like who they say they look like, but that's not who they are. Just like this picture right here, this entity. Look at that spirit behind them. Be careful. It's a warning sign. I'm telling you, because who you trust at this time. Be careful who you trust at this time. This card says, I can't make this up, y'all. That's what that card says. It's some sneaky stuff going on. You don't know. And it's a new moon coming in, but a new moon is really the full moon. The full moon is when it's dark all the way around it. Not like this. They changed all the game up, the government, however they did these calendars and stuff like that. But the full moon is coming up in Aquarius. I want to say that's on the 16th or the 17th, when they say the lunar moon is really the full moon. But they saying it's a new moon. But that's the real full moon. This is really the new moon. So we gonna keep the calendar the way it is, but I want y'all to be knowledgeable of what's really going on and how things has changed and what it is and what it's not. Because again, this is what you call the new moon. The new moon that's coming up is the full moon. The dark moon that you can't see it is the full moon. The one with the light is the new moon. So, but the way they got things going on, when the moon come, it says pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. This is another warning sign. Something sneaky and creepy coming around. I can't make this up. Then you have the phoenix. The phoenix. This look like this picture for real. If you look close. If you look close to that yellow and you look at that, they look like the same. Be prepared to be renewed after period of crisis. Something I told you, didn't I just tell you? A crisis, something about to happen. This is a crisis is about to happen. You got to be ready. Be prepared to be renewed after this. Right now, you need to get yourself strengthened. Protect yourself and your family and your community. Start talking to people. You know who your tribe is. They're going to start telling you some things that you don't know nothing about, and it's going to resonate with you. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I just want to tell y'all the truth. And for all of y'all be thinking, she don't know what she talking about, y'all going to learn. Y'all going to learn. Because if it don't happen for you right now, it's coming. Because one thing I don't do, and I don't lie. And I'm not going to lie on my ancestors or my spirit guides. If it don't happen right then, it's going to happen soon. Just sit back and wait. It's going to hit you when you least expect it. But this right here, these are before warnings that I give you. And if it ain't already took place, it's happening in the process. But this right here is happening, and it's going to continuously happen. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse. So the Spirit is giving you time now to start right now to get yourself together. Start doing what you're supposed to do. It's time for you to put your war clothes on. It's time, because it's in this warfare right now, this spiritual warfare that's going on, it's worse than we ever had to deal with. And you about to be on guard at all times. If you paid attention when you driving, people cutting in front of you, knowing they shouldn't have even did that. They shouldn't even been doing that. People doing stupid stuff to try to cause something. But you so cautious paying attention that you're preventing accidents. Because you're cautious, you're watching. But I'm telling you, whatever this going on, you guys better get yourself together. Y'all got two warning cards. You got the moon and you got the beware card. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. I'm sorry. And the other one said, beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. And this one right here, this is the wish card. The Spirit is giving you all power as long as you do what you're supposed to do. I know you want to be with your boo and you want to have a good time and stuff like that. Sometimes you're going to have to tell your boo, look, baby, we need to sit down and pray. Let's pray for a little while. Let's study a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go up under the stars and the moons and do some type of ritual to cover our community. Well, however you want to do it. You know, you probably need to do that instead of want to go out and eat and do all of that, because you can cook at home. At this point, I wouldn't even trust to go out and eat. I would rather want to stay at home and cook my own food, because what's going on is going to target some kind of way that's going to keep you tied up and protect your children. You ain't got time to be trying to be lovey-dovey and all this other stuff. You really need to get your stuff together for real if you're not ready. Some of you guys are not ready, ain't been thinking about it, don't have no prayers stored or nothing like that. That's why y'all living your best life the way y'all are, and you want to have fun. You ain't got time to have fun. Some of us, we don't have to do all of that because we do it anyway. We still can live our happy life and do what we want to do. We just go harder when we out and when we in. You understand what I'm saying? So this last card said wish. It says your heart's desire is ready to come true. So when this is all over with, it's not going to never be over. But when the spirit, when you guys get done getting yourself in order and ready for this warfare that's about to transpire, and you guys know what's going on to be that warrior that you were called to be and protect the community and your people in that matter, the divine going to unfold everything that you need as they go by. When you line up, the divine going to constantly keep giving you unexpected. That's probably why that unexpected money was out here. Look at there. Intuitive Kev is right here. The divine can't look. I can't make it. It's everything going to unfold for you as long as you continuously doing what you're supposed to do. As you living and walking in your purpose and doing what you're supposed to do, and why you were sent here and brought on this planet, through the canal, through the portal, through the water. Once you start doing what you're supposed to do right now, because this is a whole new life for you, a new chance in your life. Once you start, everything gonna start unfolding. Your finance gonna start changing. Not that you concerned about that, but all of that is about to start changing as you proceed doing the right thing. You will get your heart desires. He will rain on the just as well as the unjust. And if you want to stay unjust, he's still going to rain on you, but you ain't going to enjoy it. So why not do the right thing and be able to enjoy everything that your heart desires? So with that being said, you guys, I thank you so much. If you have not, look, ancestors, the ancestor card. Look at here. You get nothing but you got support, y'all. You got support. They're gonna ride your coattail. They're gonna bless you. And you know one thing about a woman with some finance, male too, they stand their grounds. You guys are not gonna want for nothing as long as you do what you're supposed to do. You think your ancestors is just out here, been here, and then they're in the afterlife now, fighting for us for nothing? Every day they fighting to protect us in that afterlife. And y'all don't even care. In the afterlife they fighting. Trying to keep us, and they're giving us all of these messages and dreams to trying to tell us what's going on and what we need to be doing, but we ignoring it. You know, I was told today, I don't want to know what happened because you scaring me. I don't want to know what God shows you. I asked God to remove that type of spirit away from me. I don't want to know nothing about the future. I don't want to see the things that I just see all types of stuff. They told me I don't ever want to see that stuff. It spooks me. You know why it spooks them? You know why it spook people? And it might spook you too. It's because you live in foul. And you have a lot of regrets. You got a lot of unforgiveness in your heart. And you don't want to live right. You always playing the victim. And you comfortable being that way. And you think everybody always out to get you. That's why you don't want to know. And you running from your calling. And you think that you're going to have best of both worlds. And it's not going to happen. I'm sorry this message ain't what you wanted to have. But I got to give it to you how it's given to me. So, with that being said, the divine and y'all ancestors and spirit guides is definitely going to bless you in the process of this warfare as long you warfaring. Okay? I thank y'all so much, and I cannot think of her name. Oh my goodness, I cannot think of her name. She know who she is. I hate to do that. I'll bring it back up on my next video. I just wanted to tell her thank you so much, because she's very inspirational. And when I'm out in the morning, when I'm on my way, when I got to go take care of my clients, I listen to her channel, and she make me laugh all the time. It's 3 people. It's Empress 4444. I give you a shout out, baby, because you really be on it. You make my heart smile. And Mystic Beauty, Chavez, I cannot pronounce her name. She got some beautiful jewelry. I got to get me a pair of earrings and a necklace that she made. But yeah, those are some wonderful ladies to follow. And it's C and Sears, and it's another young lady. She's on my comment. She's one of the ones that gave me I'm not good with names, y'all, and I watch them all the time. But anyway, when I get all their names, I shout them out. I'm gonna write on a piece of paper. You guys need to follow these young ladies because they real. They real. And there's one young lady that I'm talking about. I could tell she studied. She's with IFA. She studied Kemetic. You know what I'm saying? The Orishas. So, you guys know who I'm talking about. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. She got some messages. So if you don't like what I'm talking, go over there where she at, because I promise you're gonna be blessed too. But for the most part, y'all have a wonderful, great morning, evening, noon, or night, wherever time frame that you guys are on. I appreciate all you guys. I really, really do. And share this video with on your page. Share it with someone. Somebody need to hear this. Real talk. If you don't like it, send it to somebody else that want to hear the truth. Because everybody don't want to know the truth. But get your house together, okay? Ain't no time stamp on this. But if you want one, I can give you one. The time and the stamp is right now. That's the stamp and time. Right now. That's the time stamp. The time is get yourself lined up right now and do what you're supposed to do and what you were called to do. Stop calling yourself a chosen one or an earth angel when you ain't even living up to your standards. Because all you are is pretty much as an entity like the rest of them. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, you are an entity. You an agent. You a traitor. You a spy. You a fraud. Trying to be connected. It don't work like that. Because I see you too, because 3 of you guys are already listening. But I don't care. That's why that flying monkey came out, because y'all are flying monkey trying to be nosy. But you are destroyed, burnt up, with kerosene and gasoline and lit with a torch, fire, and burnt up with some salt on top of it. You would never go out. You're going to always be itching from this day forward. Don't come for my people, because I will come for you. So with that being said, peace and blessings, joy, happiness, and love, freedom, and definitely justice. Namaste.